Hey guys, Barker Pez coming again with another scrub deck profile. This profile is obviously about the Exodia FTK. Kind of overcompensates in itself considering it rarely OTKs or anything like that, but sometimes it actually does, and when it does, you generally laugh in your opponent's face. Out of all the scrub decks, this is probably one of the most consistent, but in my opinion, it's third place. There are three scrub decks I really think count, and that's Empty Jar, not three, four. That's Empty Jar, Chain Burn, Exodia FTK, and Final Countdown. Those are really the four decks which people are like, ugh, not this again. And, it really pisses them off, and it's trolling in the sense. And I've always been a scrub player myself. I always love seeing my opponent rage, given all that, oh, you don't know how to play the game. Well, I do, I just wanted to piss someone off today. But without further ado, I'm going to get on with the profile. So obviously, oh, Jesus Christ, that took me by surprise. Oh my God. But obviously we have all the pieces of Exodia, because without the pieces of Exodia, we wouldn't be able to win. So, yeah. Pieces of Exodia, guys. So obviously, we're running a dragon draw engine with the help of library. So we have 3 white stone legend, 3 blue eyes white dragon, 1 toon dragon, blue eyes toon dragon. There you go. 2 flame veil guard, and finally royal magical libraries, 2 of them. This frickin' guy is stupid in the deck because you can pull him, you can max him out 8 times. So yeah, you're gonna get 8 draws off him, and you're gonna get gods for how you're getting so many draws anyway. So 8 just pluses on that. So we got 3 Upstart Goblin, 3 Dark World Dealings. A lot of people don't like running Dark World Dealings because they don't want to run into Dark Worlds. My opinion on that is, don't take this to regionals then. I mean, seriously. I would never bring a scrub deck to regionals, only because they'd get their asses handed to them. Because obviously people are like, oh, whatever. I mean, when was the last time you really saw Exodia top the same as Countdown, Empty Jar, and Chain Burn? I rarely see Chain Burn decks anymore. I rarely see Empty Jar decks. I rarely see Countdown decks, because one day a piece is gone. But anyway, we have Trade-In. 3 of them. This is generally for the Blue Eyes and the Toon Dragon. 3 card of Consonants. 2 pot of Dualities. I like running the Dualities because the Duality kind of gives me an option of what I want to choose on the preferred time. I mean, you could pot a Duality, you could get, let's say you don't draw into Magical Library, but you have revealed a Magical Library, a left leg of the Forbidden One, and Trade-In. Personally, I would go with the library, depending on the hand. I mean, if I had Blue Eyes, I would probably go for Trade-In, but I feel libraries are a more staple thing, and that's why I like Pot of Duality in that sense of being allowed to choose what you want to add to your hand. Plus, this deck doesn't special summon, so why the fuck do you care about its side effect? So then we have 2 Hand Destructions. Hand Destruction, I'm only ever going to run this at 2, only because of the fact of it's very dangerous to run in this deck, because obviously we're not running anything which is going to put this shit back to the deck. Some would say, oh yeah, just run a Pot of Avarice. But, if you do dump one of these, and you've got obviously all of these in your grave, what would be the point in adding all 5 of them? Like, say you've got the left leg, and then the rest are just White Stone Legends and a Blue Eyes. What is the point in adding that whole row back to your deck when you've probably just run out of card of consonants and trade-ins? It's just, ugh. That's why I want to run, that's why I'm not exactly running Avarice or anything else. If this deck is supposedly FTK, it should be able to do it in the first turn. Have faith, guys. It's a scrub deck. It annoys people. So obviously we have the 1 day of peace. This is generally because, if you do draw dead at one point, at least you can just say, you ain't touching me, bitch. Then we have Magical Mallet. It's just for those dead draws, like them dead draws, drawing 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons with a Toon Dragon and obviously a Flame Veil Guard. You want to put that all back to your deck. 1 Reload. My friend suggested me putting this at 1 because he was generally the person that showed me an FTK, and he does pull it off quite often. He's not exactly gone to events. He kind of quit Yu-Gi-Oh quite a while ago. But this deck profile, I guess, is really after him. So this is going to be my first shout out. Shout out to Dr. 0110 for influencing this deck profile, because he beat me with his Exodia FTK many a time because he pulled it off like a boss. And really, in my theory, reload is just for the fact of card destruction really does kill this deck. And he said it to me that, card destruction is a point of where you've lost, deal with it. So that's why he had this, because at least you could chain it onto it, shuffle all of these back into your deck, and then draw 4 new cards, or 3, depending on what your hand is. So at least they would be safe. If you draw into another one, that's bad luck. But at least if you don't, you have a chance. And that's what it's about. The reload is purely on the fact of, if you lose a turn because of, you drew dead, and they decide to card destruction you, at least you have an out to it. And then we have the free Toon table of contents. This is just general play of contents to contents to contents to Toon Dragon. So yeah, deck thinning for the win. And then finally, Super Rejuvenation. Obviously, seeing as we are ditching 9 dragons, it makes sense to run this, considering we would be drawing 9 times. So yeah, guys, that is the deck profile. My opinion, it's a scrub deck. It's an FTK deck. You can pretty much guarantee what anyone's going to think. A lot of people are going to give you a lot of hate for running this deck, but hey, it's a children's card game. Calm down. It's not my fault I'm better than you. That's all we have to say, guys. I'm Barcode Pez. Please leave a like, a comment, and a sub, and I will get back to you with yet more scrub deck profiles. Chain Run and final countdown is yet to come, and I'll see you guys later.